You start driving it in when you don't have the other players in place, it just falls down. And that's part of why I don't just run around advocating for it. I really want people to understand it's part of a framework. It's part of a system. We have an order in which we do things so that we don't imbalance people and make them sick, make them unwell. Because I do see people coming to us from other practices and there was no system, there was no framework, there was no overarching strategy and tactics to get them to wellness.
Yeah. So who's a good candidate for this and who is not? And what are some signs that maybe you're pushing it a little too far, too fast?
So in my book, everyone's a candidate for it. There might be cases where I say we need to wait until X, Y, or Z is done for us to do this. Like people who are on active thyroid medications, treatments, that's a longer story, right? It has to be individualized. But then eventually I'll put everyone on it because of the profound benefits that we see for people. And then it's a question of, okay, are you tolerating it well? And again, the symptoms I tend to see when people are going too fast at too high of a dose are palpitations, anxiety, insomnia or poor sleep, acne, and they can also sometimes have brain fog and fatigue because we think of these halides coming out.
Here's a question for you. Should we take iodine in the morning, one dose, or small doses throughout the day?
I take iodine in one dose a day. So I would do 50 milligrams at a time or 25. And I did work up to that. I took it usually take it with food. You don't want to take this with vitamin C because the vitamin C will change the chemical structure of some of the iodine. That's not a bad thing. It's not like it's poisonous. But you'll notice if you drop Lugol's into, say, vitamin C powder or vitamin C solution, the Lugol's color will immediately change.